And now they tell me I have to pay them back. For what? I have my own money, $1.9 million into it, and I went out of business because of that.
So you filed your counterclaims June 15 of 2020.
That's Matt Anderson.
Understood, but he on your behalf. So why would I believe that granting an additional 30 or 60 days is going to make any difference in a case?
A shocking courtroom battle unfolds as one defendant's critical mistakes lead to a devastating $1.2 million loss. What went wrong, and how did it spiral into disaster? Watch closely.
Yep, can you hear us?
Yes. I am John Somarakis. And
yeah, tell me, repeat the last name again so I try to say it correctly.
Somarakis, Somarakis.
Somarakis.
Yes.
Okay. And who are you in relation to the corporation?
The Somarakis Inc. is a vacuum pump company located in Kalama, Washington. And we've been doing business for 53 years.
Right, but who are you in the company?
I was the president. I'm the owner.
Okay. Okay. So what I have us here on is a request for a default and a motion to dismiss counterclaims. The allegations are, despite quite some time with this case being involved, it's been difficult to get any response from you. So I'm going to hear from Ms. Meyer or Ms. Kohara, and then I'll hear from you. Go ahead.
Okay. This case.
No, not you, sir. We're going to hear from the plaintiffs first and then from you.
Okay.
Your Honor, as this is Mark here. As you know, we have been trying since 2020 to get with Mr. Somarakis through his counsel. And in fact, we moved to strike the trial date because we never got a response and his counsel withdrew from representation. We thought there was new counsel that was going to represent him, and they told us they were not. I don't know if he has counsel on this call that is representing him or if he's representing himself, but our point was, twofold. Again, this was filed in 2020. We moved to strike the trial date. When we spoke with you then, we had indicated we'd be filing a motion for default and that we'd also be filing to dismiss the counterclaims. I know my co-counsel, Ms. Meyer's office, had served by email, and she can go into that further if you need her to, Mr. Somarakis and his company, and we've heard no word, and frankly are surprised she's on this call today. And we had to take a lot of time and efforts to put the motions together and have struck the one trial date we had. We had spent countless time trying to reach out to folks we thought were representing him, only to be told that he was not. And so we're here to move right now to dismiss the counterclaims. They have not been prosecuted at all. And then we also move for a default judgment because, again, we've been trying, and this is 5 years. And I don't really know what else we can say other than, you've got the affidavits from Ms. Meyer and the support for what is owed. And again, we had no indication that anyone from Mr. Somarakis Incorporated was going to be here today. They never reached out to us.
Ms. Meyer, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I concur with what Ms. Kohara said. Additionally, it's my understanding that while Mr. Somarakis is the owner of the company, he is not an attorney and not in a capacity to speak on behalf of the corporation at this time.
Yep, 1,000% true. And so I guess I'm going to walk a fine line with you, sir. It is well established that individuals cannot legally represent corporations or LLCs in court, with some small exceptions, like small claims court or perhaps tax court. That is not where we find ourselves. So I will let you tell me what you believe is going on right now, but without an attorney here, nothing you say is going to be deemed a legal argument on your corporation's behalf.
Okay.
So what would you like me to know?
Okay. What I want you to know, Georgia Pacific, I've been doing business with them for 45 years. Never had any problem with them. And on the last job we had, it was a machine is going to Palatka, Florida.
Well, hold on. So you're getting into the merits of the case.
Okay.
Which is what a lawyer would do. So really, what I'm asking you is, do you have a lawyer?
No, I had a lawyer, Matt Anderson from Longview.
Okay.
He just handled this for a long time, and he stopped because I don't know why. We had on that job $1.9 million in, and they canceled, the Georgia Pacific canceled the order and bought Chinese pumps because they were cheaper. The reason for me to be here today is to give me time to find a lawyer, because all this paperwork I got from the lawyers from Georgia Pacific, they mail it to me in my home in March 28th, and I had a court date April 2nd, and then they changed it again to the 23rd today. I had no time to find a new lawyer, so I need permission from you from the court to give me time to find a counsel so they can represent me legally. I have all the files. Like I said, I've done business for 45 years. They have over 250 of my pumps on the systems. And after they canceled my order and I had all my money in it, the pandemic hit and I went out of business because of that. So I do wanted to have a counsel to tell the whole story. I have receipts, I have purchase orders, I have agreements, I have everything. And now they tell me I have to pay them back. For what? I have my own money, $1.9 million into it, and I went out of business because of that.
So you filed your counterclaims June 15 of 2020.
That's Matt Anderson.
Understood, but he on your behalf. So why would I believe that granting an additional 30 or 60 days is going to make any difference in a case where we haven't made any headway in 5 years?
Mr. Anderson, when the last conversation I had with him, he said Georgia Pacific will dismiss everything if you pay them $12,000. And I told him,
I'm going to pause. I don't have that attorney here, and I don't have that in a declaration in front of me.
He used to be my attorney.
I understand. So I think what I hear you saying is you believed this was going to go away.
That's what he said is going to go away. My question to you is, Your Honor, it's any way I can have 4 to 6 weeks to find a new counsel.
No, I believe you've had sufficient time if you wanted to pursue this to move forward. In all frankness, statute of limitations on all or some of your claims probably has run at this point. So I am going to go ahead and sign the order for default for failing to defend. I am going to dismiss your counterclaims with prejudice. I am going to sign the order presented for the judgment.
So explain it to me, because English language is my second language. I'm Greek. What am I supposed to pay Georgia Pacific now?
There is a judge, what I can tell you, and I can't give you legal advice, but there is now a judgment against you in the amount of 1.2 million.
Well, good luck, because I'm broke. They completely destroy me.
Okay, well, sir, at least I appreciate you being here. If you need to reach out to an attorney about how to proceed from here,
Can we appeal this case?
you can do whatever you feel you need to do. I can't give you legal advice, but I will remind you that as an corporation, an incorporated corporation, you cannot represent yourself in court. Okay?
Yes.
All right, I've gone ahead and signed that order and I'll hand it up to the clerk. Anything else we need to do today?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
If you liked this video, drop a comment below and make sure to subscribe for more videos coming soon.